All right, Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast. So the emphasis is still on your 7th house of relationships, connecting with others in your life, some of you forming partnerships at this time. For some of you, it's romantic. For others, it could be business partnerships, things of that nature. Some of you also legal matters or just business in general, especially if it has to do with contracts, partnerships, agreements. But anyways, more support coming into this area to develop your relationships. And it starts on Tuesday with Mercury trining up to your modern ruler, Neptune. So you could have this communicative energy about you. On one hand, I think there's this receptive energy in relationships and even receptive energy too with family or home matters as a side note. But with those relationships and vice versa, I think there's good communication where you're just feeling like, you're sharing, you're communicating, this mental, you're willing to exchange and whatnot type of energy, which is very much supporting you coming into the week. Now, Wednesday, Mercury does shift into your 8th house, and this is the house of depth and intimacy. And again, Mercury rules your house of relationships. So your relationships, for a lot of you, are getting into a deeper level. Now, if it is romantic, then obviously that's the walls coming down, the trust that develops in our relationships when we bring the walls down. We have that vulnerability. But for those of you involved with more of the business or practical type of relationships like that, this is maybe involving more shared resources, other people's money, sharing of resources in some sort of agreement or working with money in that agreement or something like that. So this is just where your mind is going, though, both in terms of, for all of you on some level, openness and intimacy. And then also too, though, learning a lot about the importance of how to work with interdependency and others' resources and things like this. So wherever your mind's going with that, I think it will be playing an emphasis over the next couple months, slowly but surely, as the fast movers one by one start to go into that 8th house of yours. All right, and then on Thursday, the sun does conjoin up to your traditional ruler, Jupiter. And so it could be a very expressive time actually around Thursday for you. Creative time, but I think probably expressive in those relationships, maybe passionate in those relationships. And again, opportunities, I think with just a little bit of hopefulness or inspiration, taking action towards that, cultivating this area. Jupiter's helping you learn about this area. And a lot of you will be, I think, focusing a lot on maybe around Thursday in terms of your career, your productive life, some sort of new beginning with that, as well as seeing opportunities with your day-to-day work, right? So it's definitely this link between your work and your career that's shifting something new here that you're either inspired about or becoming more aware of that could be starting a new beginning with those areas as well. And again, it could be linked with relationships in some way there, which is where the opportunities are. So Friday, Saturday does have Venus squaring up to Pluto, that collective challenging aspect I was talking about. Nothing major, but anything you can do to practice non-attachment with the career, I think really is the key with if you are feeling any attachment to anything this Friday, Saturday time. Pluto's already been helping you have non-attachment with the career stuff since 2007. And so this is now getting activated where it's this energy where it's good to challenge yourself to do this, right? Obviously, there's levels and we go at our own pace, but anything you can do to really face any fears at the end of the day with Pluto, but, willing to loosen the grip, willing to let the outcome be however it may be. And that can really help liberate you and transform you and be very empowering coming into the weekend as well. And it could have to do with relationships, I do want to mention, since Venus is in that 7th house. But again, I think the key nonetheless is non-attachment to the productive, the career, whatever that is. And then Mercury is sextiling Pluto while that's going on, so there's supportive energy to that. And again, I think the supportive energy is there is this willingness for you, Friday, Saturday, that you're willing to get deep, open, see the truth, uncover hidden things, which is supporting this, again, transformation and empowering feeling coming into the weekend. All right, so Pisces, have a great week. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a personal reading looking at the year ahead, be sure to check out the link on the page. And I will see you all very soon for the next daily forecast. Take care.